Eric Escond, his halfback partner with the box kick. Taken by Stefan Armitage, back at his old stomping grounds. Armitage resisting the urge to resurrect his international career with England by signing a contract with Pau after leaving Toulon. Many in England wanted him to come home, but decided against it and to join the Poet projects. Offloads from Colin Slade goes straight to his compatriot Marnonu. There's Escond. Oh, the bounce almost favouring Toulon, but mopped up in the end. Conrad Smith did still score a couple of tries for Pau last season, despite barely playing. Multiple injury problems for Conrad Smith as Charlie Malley is bundled into touch. Oh, the Toulon coaching staff this season.
Ouais, c'est la vôtre, pardon, excusez-moi.
Just see that offload to Marnonu.
Restez, messieurs blancs, restez.
Fabien Gaultier has Marc Del Masso, Fabrice Landreau. That was the man in your picture. And Manny Edmonds among the ranks. Manny Edmonds has arrived from Béziers here in the summer. After 4 years with Béziers. So Gaultier accompanied by Marc Del Masso, Fabrice Landreau and Manny Edmonds in the coaching staff for Toulon this season. Toulon making meters and popping passes from everywhere at the moment. That was Gorgodza. And that was Bastera. And now Nonu picking up from the base of the ruck. Pau trying their best to stay on sides. Escond digs it out to Bello, to Gorgodza. Pau told to get back 10. And it's another penalty to Toulon. It's not been a great start from the visitors.
Le ballon est pas sorti, vous êtes partis déjà. Comment? C'était un hors-jeu du 7 blanc.
The giant.
Le ballon est pas sorti. Il a à peine les mains sur le ballon, vous êtes déjà monté.
Figure of Gorgodza punching holes.
Non, pour moi non. C'est comme ça que cette faute que j'ai prise, si vous voulez savoir.
Anthony Bello with another chance. Over it goes. He's looking ultra confident, is Anthony Bello. And so are Toulon. They have burst into a 9-point advantage with the quarter-hour mark approaching at Stade Mayol. Toulon do have this ability to grind out wins. They used Lee Halfpenny to full effect last season in some matches. And Bello, another break once more to Bonneval. And Toulon are in the mood. Bonneval to Vincent Clerc, and back to Bonneval. Was that forward? But Bonneval has crossed the line. And Toulon are playing some sumptuous rugby. It really has been a majestic start from Toulon. What a break again from Anthony Bello. Hugo Bonneval has been outstanding so far. The interchange with Claire, I think it's just about okay. There was a hint of a forward pass from the former France winger. Well, it looked forward to me to begin with. But Bonneval does what he does best. He was a superb finisher for Stade Francais in recent seasons. But the referee has decided to ignore that hint of a forward pass. And the try stands. Toulon's first of the season. They scored 68 last season. And number one has duly arrived against Pau in the new campaign. And Bello straight down the middle. And Toulon are already running away with this. Simon Mannix looking on, I think, with a bit of despair from the sidelines. His side have been outplayed. The jinking and the twisting and the turning of Bonneval and Claire completely outfoxed the stretched Pau back line. And the men from the Pyrenees are in big trouble. Barely 17 minutes gone. Toulon 16, Pau 0. I think you just heard Simon Mannix on the sidelines there. First came over to Europe in 1997, did Simon Mannix. Had a season with Sale before spending 3 years at Kingsholm with Gloucester. And was backs coach with Racing Metro. Also spent a couple of seasons with Munster before taking the head coach post at Pau. So he spent much of his career on these shores. The line out a little messy, but there's been nothing messy about Toulon's play in open play.
No.
Isa carrying again. There's Gorgodza. Good footballing skills from Gorgodza, good awareness. Here's Chris Ashton, former Saracen, making his debut. Oh, pass from Escont, not grabbed by Gorgodza, it was flung at him at some speed, but Gorgodza would have expected to take that. I think Simon Mannix on the sidelines will be itching for Pau to just gain some territory. They've barely been out of their own half. And when they have, Toulon have run it from deep. That is Julien Thomas. Oh, straight to the hooker, to Etriard, and this is getting worse and worse for Pau. Ashton does well. That was Samu Manoa, and they're steaming up, they're queuing up on the outside. Vincent Clair. Well, that has gone forward. Chris Ashton in the wars. Well, love him or loathe him, you cannot deny that Chris Ashton is a fine player. Part of that superb Saracen side that beat Clermont in the Champions Cup final last season. He was an inspiration for the North Londoners. Not really highly regarded by the England setup, though. I don't think it's a case of quality, rather than, I think, the England hierarchy having certain favourites, because Chris Ashton easily good enough to be a part of that England squad, and it's some coup for Toulon to get him, even though he is nearing the twilight of his career. One of the other big-name arrivals at the Stade Mayol this summer, Malakai Fekitoa, is still a couple of weeks away from a return. There's another one, JP Peterson, arriving from the Leicester Tigers, another highly seasoned international player for South Africa. Well, the stats say it all. Toulon bossing this match. Should mention some of the other players not available for Toulon this afternoon. It really is a who's who. It's Juandre Kruger, Brian Habana, Rafael Lacafia, Jonah Placide, a new arrival from down under, Dwayne Vermeulen, the big South African number 8, Jonathan Wisniewski, another new recruit, Juan Martin Fernandez Lobe and Fekitoa, all of them on the sidelines through injury. So you just wait until they come back. Toulon, widely expected to go well again this season, but they are developing a losing habit in major finals. They're almost doing a Clermont. Clermont beating them in last season's top 14 final, a terrific final, 22 points to 16. But Toulon have been involved in 5 of the last 6 top 14 finals, but they've lost 4 of them. So I'm sure that Mourad Boudjelal and Fabien Galtier will be very eager to scratch that itch this season. That scrum not going anywhere. It's a good tackle from the little scrum half Escont. Armitage dragging him off. Bonneval, he is a delightful player to watch. The France international fullback. France really are spoilt for choice in that position with Scott Spedding as well. And look at this from Ma Nonu. This is what the former All Black does best. Tearing through and making line breaks. Escont to Bastereau.
7 blancs, se couche chez les rouges et empêche sortir la balle.
The arm is out.
Avantage en cours.
Penalty given against Armitage.